The curtain on this three-act play rose in Montreal, June 20th, 1980.
Leonard coming back with a flurry of the
5 months later, the second act in New Orleans, known forever as No Mas.
Look at that. The kid juggling polo play. And what's happening? Duran says no. I think he's quitting.
Which brings us to December 7th, billed as Uno Mas, but the pre-fight show exceeded expectations while the fight didn't.
160 pounds even.
It's the hot old acts that packed them in Las Vegas. Frank Sinatra, Bill Cosby, Diana Ross. The seniors tour of showbiz. Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran. The seniors tour of boxing. Hi, I'm Larry Merchant. Like you, I've been thrilled by the fights these champions have given us in the 80s. Leonard Hearns, Hagler Duran, Leonard Hagler. Each one a passionate drama. Until Leonard Duran 3. Promoted as Uno Mas, then savaged as Uno Mes, and Mickey Mas. Was it that bad? Or did it just not live up to the very high standards of its predecessors? And why was the overwhelming winner blasted almost as fiercely as the overwhelming loser? Will it be, should it be, No Mas for Sugar Ray Leonard and his senior playmates? We'll show you the entire fight, enabling you to answer some of the questions. Then Ray Leonard will answer the rest of them in an interview. We'll focus on the highlights of the fight and discuss his future options. Isn't Michael Nunn really the biggest challenge left out there for him? Now December 7th, the last major fight of the decade.
It's the first big splash at a typically ostentatious brand new hotel on Las Vegas's Glitter Strip. This massive $630 million facility sounds a new voice in bidding wars for the senior soiree Super Bowls of boxing. Lavish decor, spectacular setting, the obligatory match for an international media event. From the Mirage in Las Vegas, Nevada, HBO Sports presents a special edition of World Championship Boxing. Tonight, WBC Super Middleweight Champion Sugar Ray Leonard defends his title against Roberto Duran in a bout scheduled for 12 rounds. So much history behind this matchup of two legends of the sweet science. So many unanswered questions from their two previous encounters. So many intriguing new issues in a duel of aging gunslingers. Only 16,000 have the privilege of seeing this third act live at the new outdoor arena behind this incomparably fantastical hotel. Millions of others around the world bear witness through the magic of television. It's been 9 long years since last Duran and Leonard met. Let the curtain rise now on Act 3. Hello again, I'm Jim Lampley. We welcome you back to Vegas, where for the 3rd time in the past 13 months, our HBO expert boxing commentator, Sugar Ray Leonard, is not with us on the microphones, but rather in the ring. So again, I'm joined tonight solo by HBO boxing analyst Larry Merchant. And Larry, all great fights have atmosphere, but as your more sensible attire will tell the viewers, the atmosphere tonight has a little to do with atmospherics, more so than at previous big fights.
Just because I had to buy lift tickets to get up here, what makes you think there's anything unusual? It is cold, colder than any fight I have ever been to. But back in the ring, it will be warm. The 2 warmest people in the place will be Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard. And if anything, this chill may invigorate these senior citizens.
Indeed, we're getting ready to watch a fight for which the public has shelled out many millions of dollars, and the combined age of the 2 fighters is 71 years. A curiosity?
Sure, it's a curiosity, but they've earned that kind of status. The people have voted with their dollars, with millions and millions of dollars, that this is an event they want to see. And I think we can find 3 clear reasons for it. 1, Sugar Ray Leonard is the fighter of the 80s, as Roberto Duran was the fighter of the 70s. They've entertained us and thrilled us and amazed us for many years. 2nd, their personal history. In the first fight, Roberto Duran bent Sugar Ray Leonard to his will. In the 2nd fight, Sugar Ray Leonard broke Roberto Duran's will. And 3rd, it has to do with the contrast in their styles in and out of the ring. It's machismo versus charisma. Roberto Duran is one of those street kids, almost primitive, the kind of a person that even his mother sometimes have a hard time liking. Cursing, raging, wild animal in there sometimes, but what a fighter. And Sugar Ray Leonard, the sunshine kid with the 1,000-watt smile, everybody's hometown hero, smooth in the ring, a smooth talker, 2 contrasting great athletes, and this is a rare event that will be a part of boxing history.
Indeed, to a large degree, the fireworks and the loud music are unnecessary. 2 historic figures in the sport, each has won once. Now they get ready for the rubber match.